Screen Team Media.
You talk about genre, and that's something that you guys work in that world. If I am portraying Abraham Lincoln, allow myself to think like that, or think in terms of genre, or start creeping out into the abstract, I'm not doing service to the man. The joke is in the title, and then the movie is the commitment to it, down to the buttons on the jacket that I wore. The amount of work that went into making it real and meticulous and thorough was mind-boggling to me. It's so interesting to hear you guys talking, because to me it's a drama. I mean, of course it is. It's Lincoln's struggle with himself and the evils around him, and building his life, his legacy, and his family.
And that's another thing I think is going to set it apart for people when they watch it, is that when they watch Ben's performance, you know, it's like an otherworldly performance, you know, that I don't know. I mean, it's surprisingly honest, and it's surprisingly touching and grounded, like Timo was saying. I mean, that's why we get away with the bigness of the gags and everything, is because always at the core of it is this emotional story, this real story that you're kind of, you know, have this rooting interest in through Ben's performance.
I'm trying to make a better country, and I just have to lop some heads periodically. I really just approached it as an actor. I did my research. I wrote in my journal. I mean, there was no thought in my mind that this was anything other than, you know, we're making a live-action Lincoln. He just happens to have an axe.
For me, for me, it was always important that Abraham Lincoln did the right thing, and that Abraham Lincoln cared about other people, that Abraham Lincoln was always thinking about somebody other than himself.
We talked a lot about, in the process of crafting the script and in making the movie, we talked a lot about these two worlds. There's the historical world, the Lincoln world, that's the familiar, and then there is what we're doing to it, which is the genre world. And make no mistake, this is a genre movie. Yes. Yes.
It's three worlds: the real world, Lincoln's world, fantasy world, and our world we are living in now.
Right.
And it's a combination of the three.
And that's one of the things that makes the movie unique is you know, well, you could say it's a genre movie, it's an action movie, and yet there's a historical movie in there, and there's a very emotional movie in there as well about Lincoln, as played by Ben Walker, who, like the real Abraham Lincoln, suffered endless heartache in his life, endless challenges, endless setbacks. Death was all around him at all points in his life. I don't think there was a 2-year period in his life after he was 9 years old that he didn't have some incredible setback or loss, things that would just crush, you know, me personally and most of us. And so that was very interesting to all of us. I think in that genre way, he, you know, has this almost superheroic ability to pull himself up and to find his inner strength. As you saw, you know, in the first scene, when he finds that strength, I mean, that's, you know, kind of a blend of one of those things of where history and reality and our world and the genre world all blend together into one scene. And it's an interesting balance, and it's one of the things that I love about it.